Welcome from the home of the New York Mets, Citi Field in Queens. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the New York Mets. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And taking the ball for the Mets, number 9. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Ready to go? Bobby Witt Jr. digs in now. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Ball. That's a ball.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3. And they turn the double play. Base is empty after the double play. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. That one fouled off. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. That ends the inning. Back here in Queens and getting the start for Miami, Logan Webb. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Jake Mangum up now for the Mets.
Left fielder, number 28, Jake Mangum.
Just off the inside edge.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
The 2-1. The other way. Fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Man at second.
Ball.
Swing and a miss as he was late. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. No outs, runner on second. Got him looking. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Now it's the veteran outfielder, and there's a foul ball. Check swing. He held up. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
Oh, no, he dropped it. To second, and he's out.
Shortstop, Francisco.
Ball 1.
Runner takes off. Pitch
Oh, that's
misses.
off the plate.
Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. In comes the run from second. Now back in safely at first.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Smoked on the ground a second. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. New inning getting started. And now for the Marlins, Nolan Arenado. That's ripped into the outfield. One away.
That is good. Shortstop, Alex Douglas.
Swing and a bouncer towards third. Mauricio on the run, throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Batting 6.
Luis Arraez stands in.
Ball! That pitch is
You
out.
have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough.
Ball 2.
Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect him to swing at.
Two down, nobody on. Inside
ball.
And now 3-1. In the air to left center. Mangum under it. And that'll do it. Bottom of the inning. So now here's the Mets DH, Mark Vientos.
Mark Vientos.
And that one a little below the knees. And that's ball 2. Crawford drifts towards it. Takes it in for the out.
Batting 7. Third baseman, Ronnie Mauricio.
And
Ball
that misses.
inside.
And that's ball 1. on the ground. And it finds its way through for a hit. And that's a one-out single.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Ben Rice now at the plate as he swings through strike one. And he swings through that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next pitch is downstairs.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Now the tag at third, and they got him. Man on second, 2 down. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Base hit into center field. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. Jake Mangum up now for the Mets. In the air, left field. Oh, he can't hang on. Alvarez crosses the plate. Hung up in a rundown now. And they put the tag on him. That's the 3rd out, inning over. Back here at Citi Field. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Salvador Perez.
Ball 1.
On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Got him to chase one upstairs there.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage.
And down on strikes. 1 up, 1 down. That one pushed foul. And the 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Here's the 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. And that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Justin Crawford in the box with one away as he takes ball one. In the air, right field. Tatis under it. And there are two down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
He's 1 for 1. Led off the game with a single. Right side, hard hit. They get the force, and that ends the inning. Back here in Queens, set for the bottom of the third, Fernando Tatis Jr. Up now for the Mets.
Outside, that's a ball.
Line drive. That's a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see.
Tatis runs. Pitches low. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Line drive, base hit. Here comes Tatis around third. In there, he's safe.
Couple of singles back-to-back. Really nice job staying inside with his hands to fight off that pitch. Man, that cutter was bearing in on him, but he found a way to stay with his...
Runner on the go.
Yeah.
Teammate safe. The throw from Perez too late. Man at second. Hammered down the right side, but foul. 0-2 now. Popped in the air. Left field. Witt settles underneath it. And there's one down. Here's Johan Camargo. Switch hitter bats left. Grounded out his first time up.
Ball, that's inside.
One out and a runner at second here in the last half of the third. This one in the air, right field. McCutchen running hard to get it. Reaching down, makes the catch.
Up next for the Mets, designated hitter, Marquez.
Ball one.
Grounds one to short. Bregman. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Start of the fourth. Now here's the Marlins DH, Shohei Ohtani.
You can never say enough about Ohtani. In 2023, he became the first player in AL/NL history to hit 40-plus home runs and record more than 10 wins in a season. You know, these Marlins, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs, can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Up next for the Marlins, first baseman Carlos Santana.
Foul ball.
And obviously a lot of credit for all those chases and strikeouts goes to the pitching. It's been nasty, but you can bet this offense is trying to figure out some way to put up a better fight.
Swings through that one out in front that time. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay throw. Not going to get him. He's in there.
He was all over that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. a hair. He sends one out the opposite way, and they cut into the deficit. It's 4-2. One down. Alex Bregman, the next up for the Marlins. In the air to left center. On the move. Takes it in for the out. He's 0 for 1.
For the Marlins, second baseman, Luis Arraez.
That's ripped. Base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
And first offering is fouled off. Tap foul at the plate. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And he'll shoot. That one just misses. Hard hit right side. And that's the inning. Ready to go, bottom 4. Ronnie Mauricio now.
Third baseman, Ronnie Mauricio.
Well, these Mets really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. They put a bunch of runs on the board, thanks in large part to 4 hits with runners in scoring position.
Pitch is in the dirt, and the count now 2-0.
On top of that, they haven't left many guys on base, so they've been efficient getting runners on and finding ways to bring them home.
The 2-1. That's towards center. One down.
Up next for the Mets, first baseman, Dan Wright.
Swing and a foul out of play. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. Base hit. And a man aboard.
Handled that down and in breaking ball very well. It saw the break early coming from the other side and just let it get deep enough and drop the barrel on it at the very last moment.
Stepping in, Francisco Alvarez. Fires to second for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Back here at Citi Field. And now for the Marlins, Andrew McCutchen. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. McCutchen measures 5 feet 10 inches, 190 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. Swings and misses. And it's 1-1. Rips that one to right. Takes it in for the out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Just missed. That one ripped, but foul. Here's a 1-1. Hit on the ground to short. Lindor on to first. And the first two set down to the top of the fifth.
Next for the Marlins,
back to the top of the Miami order. Bobby Witt
Jr.
Jr. now at the plate. 1 for 2. Up the middle. Lindor throws to first in time. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Jake Mangum. This one in the air, center field. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Mets, right fielder Fernando Tatis Jr.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder.
Number 15.
Up the middle. Bregman handles. Save!
He's safe!
Fantastic effort, but that extends the inning.
Up next for the Mets.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line.
Runner on the go. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. Check swing went around. That's strike 2. Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5.
That's a ball.
Breaking ball in there, got him looking. That's out number 3. Top of the 6th inning, and now here's the Marlins DH, Shohei Ohtani. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
The 1-1. And a foul ball. The 1-2. That one drilled left field. Way back there. And gone! He'll take a trot around the bases. And they cut into the deficit. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone. That's a really good take. Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Check swing, no appeal. And it remains 2-2. That one missed.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
The other way, and he beats the shift. And the tying run is on base.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Here's Nolan Arenado. On the ground to short. Lindor flips it. There's 1 and 2. What a play. Base is empty after the double play. Now it's Alex Bregman. Infield playing him to pull. Second baseman just to the right of the bag.
Nope. That's inside.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
It's amazing to me that he was able to put the barrel on that one. I mean, that pitch was pretty well outside, but great extension and bat control through the zone allowed him to drive it the other way. That was pretty impressive.
Tap to first. The underhand flip. Nicely done for the out. Back here in Queens, bottom of the 6th inning. Johan Camargo up now for the Mets. Out to short, Bregman. Over to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Mets, designated hitter, Mark Vientos.
Nope. That's a ball. Ball 2.
Just missed. That pitch in for a strike. And the count is 3-1. Swings over the top of that one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That gets by him. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
Next for the Mets.
Here's the baseman, Ronnie Maurice. Josh Hader gets the ball now.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Arise on to first. That's it out.
For the Mets, first baseman, Dan Rice.
Hader. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. The 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Top of inning number 7. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Salvador Perez. And that one fouled off. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And there's one down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
And a foul ball. The Mets trying to hold a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. On the ground out to short. Lindor on to first. And 2 away to start the 7th. So digging in, Justin Crawford. And there's a foul ball. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
The 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. High fly ball down the left field line. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Outside low. Going to count 1 and 2. On the ground to first, Rice. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at Citi Field, set for the last half of the 7th. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Mets, left fielder,
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Next one misses, and it's 2-1. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Ground ball up the middle, and that one handled. No play. That's an infield single.
Up next for the Mets.
Now it's for Tatis Jr. The new pitcher in the game, Devin Williams.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Runner on the go. It's a pitch out. Safe at second with a stolen base. One out, the runner at second. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Sliced hard but foul. In the air out to center. Crawford on the move. Makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Now batting, center fielder, number 50.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball one. This one in the air, center field. Should be extra bases. Mangum around third. And that is that. We're at the top of the eighth. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Bobby Witt Jr. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, number 51.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Tap foul at the plate. Deal one. And fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Stays alive. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And this one could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, and he's out easily. Left field. Should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
Digging in, Carlos Santana. That one's in there, 0-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
He's fallen behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Runner on third after the stolen base, even with the dropped strike 3.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Outside low, and it's 1-0. That clips a corner. The Mets holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. Close, but called a ball. Ball 2.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Chopped on the ground. Camargo in plenty of time to first, and that will end the inning. Back here in Queens, bottom of the 8th. Francisco Lindor getting ready to hit.
Ball 1.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered. That's not one.
Now on the bump, Anthony Bender.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Vientos in now. Takes ball one off the plate.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Just missed. And that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here. In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Hit in the air, center field. Crawford on the move. Makes the catch, one down. All loaded up. Ben Rice, the next to hit. Golden opportunity right here. So they turn to their closer, number 48.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
0-1.
Ball.
Late on that fastball. Got him looking. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Catcher Francisco Alvarez.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike one. Tap foul at the plate. And now 1-2.
He's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. So they're all loaded up. Close one. Doesn't get the call. And the count is 2-2. Got him swinging for the K. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. All set to start the ninth in this one. And now for the Marlins, Alex Bregman. That one found hard the other way. And now the 0-1. Not the best swing that time from the first round pick. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
He's a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
0-2 now. Liner caught it second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Ball, that's outside.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat. That fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
So it's their last chance in this one. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. That one fouled off. The Mets trying to close out a one-run lead here at the top of the ninth. One strike away. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game. 4-3 our final score. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.